the new wave of professional wrestling, Capital Wrestling.
So after 15 years, Special K wants to go around and dig up the past? Dig up something that I thought I buried 15 years ago. So when you talk about going way back in the past, and I'm finding somebody I gotta trust, so I go back into the past to a guy that I've known literally his whole life. Special K, I'm bringing Colby Carino.
Special K, enjoy your nostalgia pops and the pity claps while you can, because your party is over before it even starts.
Welcome to Capital Wrestling. I'm Mr. Entertainment Harry Turjanian, joined along by my colleague Stephen James, and we kick off Capital Wrestling this week talking about one of the most important events taking place on the independent wrestling scene in 2019, the reunion of Special K.
But before the reunion, let's go to where the story began, as Black Zemis had an issue, some unfinished business with then Indigo Child.
Semenu Ducati Taro. Semenu Ducati Taro. Semenu Ducati Taro.
After being dragged out of his alter ego, Indigo Child, Deranged would make his debut at Capital Wrestling's Freestyle Wrestling Championship Tournament.
And if anybody knows anything about the Capitol, it's shark-infested waters. He had to go it alone in the Freestyle Championship until a familiar ally came to save him in the form of Azrael.
But still in the ring, Jordan Oliver and HC Loc. This is degenerated. Making Deranged pay here. And making the save is Azrael. The new Sanctuary trying to take out Deranged. And Brothers in Arms once again in the middle of the ring. Both of these men having fought side by side for years as Special K.
I got friends too, remember that. You heard me, Jordan? I got friends too.
Harry Turjanian coming back to the desk here while this is all going on. Harry.
This is not the way I wanted this tournament to end. I'm very disappointed. Congratulations to Casey Navarro, but...
And look at the handshake in the middle of the ring. What does this mean?
HC Loc, now with the Rising Suns, looks to reignite a decade-long feud.
With their backs against the wall, Deranged and Azrael would also look to the past for help. Mr. Entertainment, the owner of Capital Wrestling, Harry Turjanian here. And people ask me all the time, how do you do it week after week? How do you carry the dead weight of someone like Stephen James at the broadcast table? Well, I tell you, it's not easy. Sometimes I feel the aches. I feel it in my muscles and my joints. Well, you know what I do? I use Infinite CBD because Infinite CBD offers the cleanest, healthiest, and purest form of CBD available. Use promo code CAP15 for a 15% discount on any purchase. That's right, 15. That is the mental age of Stephen James, so don't you forget it. It's easy. CAP15. Hey, I didn't know you were standing there.
Carrying me.
You know, I mean, it's...
At least I know Chuck Payne's name.
Infinite CBD.
Are you in need of a lawyer who will fight for you? Well, EDA Law will go off the top rope for you and your needs. Pro wrestling veteran Eric Anderson has brought his no-nonsense approach from the ring to the courtroom. The New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer and his team focuses on business law, criminal defense, and representing members of the pro wrestling industry. For more information, head on over to edalaw.com. That's edalaw.com. EDA Law, for those in the law who wrestled, know how to wrestle the law.
This week's edition of Capital Wrestling Television is brought to you by the home of the Capital Wrestling Podcast, the El Toro Podcast Network. Whether it's Capital Wrestling, the world of professional wrestling, or the world of informational technology, El Toro's Podcast has you covered. Follow them on Twitter at El Toro's Podcast, or subscribe right now on Google Podcast, SoundCloud, TuneIn Radio, Stitcher Radio, Podbay FM, or on Apple Podcast.
We're here in Jersey, baby. Yeah, we're back together. We got the band back together. In it to win it, making money to spend it. Give me rules, I bend it with the tip of each sentence. Slim J here in Jersey with the Special K. Back at it again, the band's back together. And they needed a little help with some past trouble. Loc, I remember you. And tonight, we gonna shut that mouth for you. Special K style. Buster.
The past meets the present tonight as HC Loc and the Rising Suns take on the returning Special K.
See, I'm a man of opportunity.
Wait a minute. Is that Jimmy Rave?
I want in. I came to Capital Wrestling because I saw an opportunity. I surround myself with guys on my level.
And what does this mean? Jimmy Danger on Dream Street.
This guy right here, he doesn't need an introduction, but he'll give you one anyway.
So they say they want a revolution. My name is HC Loc and I have been in this industry for 24 years. They're gonna have to drag me out of that ring, because I've known Jimmy Rave for 16 years. I've known Corey Castle since he's a little kid just breaking into this business. Now these young men back here, if these boys vouch for them, then I know one thing. They're just like us.
Hey yo, Deranged. I know exactly who you are. I know exactly your past. I know how special you really are. See, I called up HC Loc, had him coming for the hit, had him get inside of that head.
Deranged is back, getting some revenge.
Look at my face. Remember me? Special K, I can't seem to get rid of your asses.
And making the save is Azrael. And brothers in arms once again in the middle of the ring.
These kids called Special K, and they're back in my life, and I can't get rid of them, Colby. I need one more guy. Special K, and me, and another one of my guys, and I need you. Got me.
Special K, ready or not, your party is over before it even starts.
Deranged, and they tell me they got one other guy coming. Well, you're coming to face me, Jordan Oliver, and Colby Carino.
The sanctuary is dead. Long live the Rising Suns.
Want to stand out from the crowd?
Popfan!
Go to popfan.shop for all your pop culture cravings. Anime, comics, pop culture, sci-fi, music, humor. Get them on shirts in all sizes and colors, and lots more. Pick your style, color, and size. Shop till you pop.
Popfan!
When no one's watching and you want to give up, but you push for one more. Legends are made in the gym, at practice, and on the street. They're made in your dreams. Dream big. Train for the future. Train to be legendary.
It's time for the fabulous finish of the week, sponsored by To Be the Man.
Look at the veins and the muscles.
Pulling with all his might, getting his vengeance finally, after months of being physically assaulted. And Kellen trying to get in, but he is tethered to Jackson Kelly. Is he gonna tap?
He's gotta tap here. Hot Dog pulling him off, and he
It's
taps.
over! It's over! Ronnie Burton should enjoy this moment while he can, because he may have awoken the beast.
That was the fabulous finish, sponsored by To Be the Man, available on Amazon.com.
Making their way to the ring, they are HC Loc, the Forgotten Son Colby Carino, and the Sauce God Jordan Oliver. They are the Rising Sons.
HC Loc, Jordan Oliver, and Colby Carino, the Rising Sons, under the tutelage and the auspices of Jimmy Rave and Corey Castle. Looking here to cement a legacy, to continue a feud, to end a feud that is years in the making, decades in fact.
And their opponents. Making their way to the ring, they are Deranged, Azrael, and Slim Jim. They are Special K!
Special K here, finally reunited. We've seen over the past few months and weeks this building. Deranged making his debut in the Capital Wrestling Freestyle Tournament, coming up just short when HC Loc interfered.
And this, an amazing return that started with the Freestyle Tournament, but Deranged being dragged out of retirement. Almost like he had unfinished business. And the second he arrived here in Capital to take part in that Freestyle Wrestling Tournament, Demons of the Past coming, the Ring of Honor Demons of the Past, in HC Loc.
Unfinished business, absolutely. That spells everything for Special K too. From top to bottom, they feel underappreciated historically in professional wrestling.
And I agree with them.
Continue to cement their legacy.
I don't disagree with that one bit. You know, Special K and Deranged in particular responsible for innovating the style of American wrestling.
Oh yeah, you say that, but yet you finance thugs like Rising Sons.
Well, Rising Sons is also the future of this business, not just about the past, Steven. I got to think ahead in this business. It's fun to reminisce, and I'm not going to take anything. Deranged still has, he's got some good matches left in him.
So, it's just some good matches left in him. The way you say that so dismissively, the disrespect. One of the innovators and icons, all three of these men in the wrestling business, and HC Loc and Deranged. Obviously no strangers to each other. Years and years of battling between HC Loc and all three Special K here tonight.
But what did HC Loc do? Look at that. Look at the quickness for a man that size.
The brutality of a man that size.
Maybe Deranged might regret coming out of retirement. Look at those strikes, though, very quickly from Deranged.
Oh, both of them standing off
and
here.
Now
I knew this was going to happen.
And Mike Keener trying to break it up here.
This is devolving. Senior official Mike Keener having some trouble trying to settle everything down here.
A difficult task here.
Oh, and Colby Carino throwing Slim J into the post and knocking Azrael out. The wild card here.
Colby Carino recruited by HC Loc, the Forgotten Son, trying to make a name for himself in this business, trying to get past the legacy of his father, Steve Carino, the ECW hardcore legend. Some say that Colby could be a better wrestler. And under the guidance of someone like HC Loc, who's to argue, but look at that, quickly Deranged tripping him up. And that's the danger, the skill, look at that.
Shades of Rey Mysterio.
Oh no, a moonsault.
Springboard.
And putting his body with reckless abandonment to destroy his competition. Deranged living up to his name. And suddenly Colby Carino finds himself the only one in the ring here. Oh, no.
Driving that chair into the back.
Oh, my goodness. And immediately a disqualification, but HC Loc doesn't seem to care. And Slim J gets some too. Oh, my goodness. Colby Carino tossing Azrael into the crowd. This is getting personal. And this just getting very violent here. Oh my goodness.
We're waiting for official word from Mark Adam Haggerty.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God.
Here are your winners as the result of a disqualification. Special K.
Special K victorious, but they don't look like the victors here.
I don't know that they got that message.
Azriel and Kobe Carino still going on the outside.
Oh my goodness here. This is chaos to say the least. Oh my God, it's just evolved into chaos all over this arena. Jordan Oliver trying to get him some. And my God, it's chaotic. Mr. Entertainment Harry Turjanian, joined alongside by my colleague Stephen James, and we are here to make a great announcement. We are super excited to let you know that Capital Wrestling will be making our New York City debut June 24th in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, as Capital Wrestling presents Last Stop. And I cannot tell you how excited I am that Capital Wrestling is finally going to be in my hometown, New York City.
Harry, it's my hometown. Harry, you're from Queens. I'm from Brooklyn.
It doesn't matter which part. Queens is part of New York City. When people say New York City, it's all part. It doesn't matter. Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Staten Island. All right, maybe not Staten Island. You know, it doesn't matter. The point is we will be in Brooklyn, New York, June 24th. You're not going to want to miss it. Capital Wrestling presents Last Stop.
Staten Island, really?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
What are you thinking? $14 for the Verrazano?
There's a reason they don't charge you to get there.
Swamp.
It's literally and figuratively a garbage dump.
Got a bad taste in my mouth.
Who gets turned down by New Jersey? Yeah, let's go get some Brooklyn pizza.